We should really do a Young Justice episode. That show needs to come back. The Injustice
of Young Justice.
Yes. We need to do some researching.
Welcome to Rage Candy, and we're going to talk about Marvel and this ridiculousness with Attack on Titan and Marvel and DC, and yeah.
Wait. Did you just say, because I've been living under a rock, Marvel and Attack on Titan together?
It's a thing.
Like, my favorite anime, my favorite comic books, characters?
Yeah.
I'm not happy about it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why.
Okay.
Marvel, like, unless you send a small platoon of not so powerful characters, that's going to work. You send Cyclops into that world,
True.
Right. It's just like, think of who the Titans are fighting. They're fighting humans who are fighting amongst themselves, and they don't even have guns. They have the knives to cut the people out.
Can you imagine if Hulk was in that world?
That would be good.
Would it be good though?
Yeah.
Because he's gonna fight. He might get tired. One of them gonna eat him. He gonna get mad again.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
And keep it going.
I think Spider-Man would be good on some omnidirectional gear. Or whatever.
I have a problem with omnidirectional gear.
It's not realistic.
I mean, not besides that. It's very unconventional. So let me get this straight. You got the technology and the engineering prowess to create a propulsion unit, and you want to put it on people who have to zip around things super quickly to get around the bag to get one spot. So you couldn't put that kind of technology into offensive weaponry?
Right.
Maybe like a crossbow?
Spoiler, I don't know if you're up to date in the manga, but okay.
I
they could, and they just chose not to.
Hey, because I'm not up to date in the mangas.
I'm just saying. A little unconventional. So to put Marvel characters who think outside the box and...
Right.
I don't know. Spider-Man gets swatted, he's just going to heal up. I would hope.
Right.
Because I don't know. My boy Aaron got...
I want to see Deadpool in this. Deadpool would be kind of cool.
And I mean... the Titans are evolved or created to fight humans. Regular humans.
Right.
If you throw just one spade in there and everybody's going with hearts and diamonds, they cut. They're done.
Everybody loses their mind. But I mean, it just kind of seems like off-putting that as powerful as Marvel characters are, that you would kind of insert somebody in there and kind of like, well, here you are. Don't tip the balance one way or the other in an extreme manner.
Right. It feels like, hey, let's do a Dragon Ball Z Attack on Titan crossover. Just drop one Saiyan in there.
You put Chaozu Attack on Titan. That bitch over. You put Krillin in there, Destructo Disc, game over.
Honestly, if you put Yajirobe in there, I think he would find a way.
You think so?
I think he would find a way.
And while you sleep playing, Yajirobe does have a body.
He does. That's what I'm saying. I think, as much as we play him off, he's been in the Budokai games. He can do a little bit of something.
A little bit of something.
He could do more than the humans getting drunk over there in the corner. He knows how to run. He knows where to go.
And he got a sword.
And this Marvel announcement with Attack on Titan just comes in a time period where we just see like Marvel just continuing its Brock Lesnar, John Cena, SummerSlam beatdown of DC just continuing.
Yeah, obscure references.
You saw.
I saw that. All right. So Marvel, I guess, is just the Death Star in the geek movie industry now, and because DC can
no exhaust port
or anything, they got all that covered. They're in Phase 3. DC's like, well, let's tread up to Phase 1. DC came out 2 weeks ago with their list up until 2020 of movies.
Snooze fest.
No, I'm excited to see Batman vs Superman in both Justice League movies. Even the Green Lantern reboot, Green Lantern and Cyborg. Like, I like seeing these black superheroes come up and get their own movies.
How in the feezy am I supposed to get excited about The Rock as Black Adam 5 years from now?
Sorry, I'm excited. I mean, they just sold Hercules with The Rock alone, so I don't think there's a problem.
Who's Shazam? Tell me, who's Billy Batson? Please, tell me. Can you tell me? No.
Doesn't matter.
Who's Green Lantern?
They might just skip all over that.
Who's Green Lantern? I know I got an anorexic Wonder Woman. I know that much.
We don't know yet.
I know I got old ass Batman. I know I got Carrie Kelly to worry about.
What I'm saying is, I wouldn't put DC under the bus. I mean, I love Marvel as much as the next person, but what I will say is, while it may feel as a geek that they might be falling behind financially, they're doing it smart. They said, we're going to focus on one franchise. We got Batman, cram everyone in there. They got these names. Everybody is excited to see if they're going to fail. It's just like they keep doing Batman, and then they just back to back to back. People still go in the theaters in droves.
Because, like, Batman, people will go see a DC Batman movie.
Batman is
like,
proven.
Right, that's proven.
Multiple
it's Batman.
times.
You can put Batman out, people go see it. But if you do, like, Man of Steel...
Unless Joel Schumacher's helming it.
You can do a Superman movie.
People did go out in droves to see Superman.
This time.
Superman Returns.
Henry Cavill is a strong magnet. I'm just saying.
He just needs to shave his chest.
Look, if you got people lining up to see Magic Mike, you got people lining up to see
That's
Superman.
because women are thirst buckets on the low.
What?
Yeah, I said
There
that.
we go.
Okay.
Focus.
I don't know what DC's going to do, though, because DC has... Alright, I should say this. Marvel's dominated the film industry. They're in phase 3 of their movies. After 2019, phase 3, Infinity Gauntlet War, Civil War, all that stuff, they're basically going to do what they didn't do in the comics and just reboot their whole franchise all over again. DC's in phase 1 and they just announced all these movies, and outside of Batman, which would need to be rebooted, is the only thing that they have that's working for them, because DC only really has been hitting strong in the animation market, which, don't get me wrong, like Justice League War and Flashpoint and all these other movies are excellent movies. They're all animated.
Mm-hmm.
And Injustice, let's not forget about that. If you play Injustice, very well written, very creative, and I hope they apply that from Injustice and these animated series into their movies, because otherwise it never really translates that way. They always either go big, like with Batman, or they fuck it up, like with Superman Returns.
Well, I want to see those numbers, because honestly, they're getting money from the animations, they're getting money from their movies. Whether they're good or not, people are going to see their movies because they're DC. They're getting money from, of course, the comics and royalties out the wazoo. I honestly think that they are competing with just as equally with Marvel. I think they're competing equally with Marvel.
They're getting people to come out now.
Mm-hmm.
And they're so behind the ball on that at this point. Because while they were throwing us Iron Man, and Iron Man, who was a B-lister in the superhero, in the Marvel superhero community before all this, is now a front leading man. They done gave us Hawkeye. They done gave us fucking Rocky Raccoon. And meanwhile, DC was on the side like, nah, bruh. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. Y'all can't have a Wonder Woman. Y'all not ready for a Wonder Woman. And we got talking raccoon. We got Thanos on the screen twice before we see Flash on the big screen. Before we see Aquaman on the big screen. You're so behind the ball on this. It's like, how can we just be like, oh my God, yay! Now, when the battle's already over with, they get ready to throw. Not even Hank Pym Ant-Man. They're going Steve Lang Ant-Man at us. They're throwing the Inhumans at us. They're throwing Black Panther at us. They're giving us Doctor Strange.
I mean, they're also giving us a 5-year timeline of which movies always get like pushed back and
but it's
done this and that.
But Marvel's proven.
Yeah, Marvel is.
We're getting Guardians 2 before we get into Flash 1.
I'm curious. Like, I don't know. Is it really like set in stone that they give their 100% game plan, or could they throw in a surprise, a bonus feature?
They could, because they did promise a Batman and Superman standalone films before Justice League comes out. But again,
and then I'm sure Batman will get his own standalone movie again too. And
this is what frustrates me, because Ben Affleck, I have no problem with you playing Batman. You are innocent till proven guilty. Oh my God, if you were guilty. Anyway, Carrie Kelly as Robin is just so off-putting to me. There's no Dick. There's not even Damien. There's no Tim. Not even Jason Todd. I would even take a Stephanie.
Right.
A Stephanie Brown Robin. They're not even giving us that. They're going to Carrie Kelly.
Wait, is she the one that was supposed to be Tim Drake's girlfriend? Is that what?
Who, Stephanie?
No.
Yes.
Oh, Stephanie was his
Stephanie,
girlfriend?
spoiler, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And they're just going all, and I'm not happy with it.
But I thought Carrie, at least, because she at least existed somewhere, like she was Batgirl.
Yeah, she was Robin and Frank Miller, and that's the kind of Batman we're getting. We're getting an older Batman. And you get an older Batman where Superman just now exists. It's kind of like, bro, what the fuck?
Right.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted. Frank Miller Batman was a badass.
Yeah.
He was just old as crap.
That was one thing that threw me off is DC does seem to be cramming a whole lot of people in one movie. Because it was supposed to be concentrate on Batman versus Superman. All of a sudden, here comes female Robin. Here comes, was that the same one that Aquaman's supposed to make an appearance?
And Wonder Woman.
And then Wonder Woman's supposed to be in there. And it's just
Cyborg.
it's just, can we concentrate on just the epic meeting of Batman and Superman in one movie, like our live action for one?
Right.
Never mind that the plot is going to be trash.
Like what constitutes all these people come together and it's not Justice League and it's not a war? I don't understand.
Well, maybe it's just them meeting for the first time, and then that leads to the Justice League movies.
But Wonder Woman was like completely anti-human. So was Aquaman when it first began. I didn't even realize how bad it was. They were like destroy the world.
I just want my Black Panther movie.
They said 2017, but they may just be putting on a face.
Right.
No, you can't do that. Especially if they're going to go the route they're going in the movies. It looks like Cap's shield is going to be broken and Cap might be phased out. Black Panther is a major player in the Marvel Universe. Even though he's not emphasized heavily, he's still a major player. You don't fuck with Wakanda. You don't go there.
Time will tell, because movies, Hollywood in general, goes in fads and phases, and it's just like every 5 years, I feel like that's a good time frame for them to be at their height before they go back down, because somebody decides to make a formula and they refuse to deviate until the money suffers. So all I'm saying is I would like to see some dark horses come in, but I know it's probably not going to happen because studios are afraid to fund new things. It has to be like something that's already established.
Well, no. What about like bringing back Spawn? Because Spawn movie in the '90s actually did really good for it, and it had really good graphics, and they can bring it back to now and just reboot Spawn.
That's not really a dark horse, though.
I mean, I know it's Image, but like still, just comic book in general. Like, you know, they picked up Kick-Ass. That was some no-name comic. You know. Wanted, they do a lot of these.
I mean, they did that with The Watchmen too.
Right, they
Watchmen was amazing.
Yeah, but The Watchmen had like a cult following before then. But it's possible that studios have been looking to pick up like just random comic book characters and bring them to mainstream.
Like I said, man, they're just so behind the ball at this point.
Yeah, they are. But I mean, at the same time, so Phase 3 for Marvel ends in 2019, but Disney will be in like Phase 2 on their way to Phase 3 by then, so they might dominate in that time that Marvel has nothing coming out.
And again, animation is just as strong, maybe stronger than the movies, because kids are going over there. That's a lot more merchandising with cartoons.
Their animations are fantastic.
Exactly, especially season 3 of Young Justice. Oh wait,
that hurts my soul.
This is a plea. Somebody, somewhere, bring back Young Justice.
They won't even let you do a Kickstarter for it. They ask, and they're like, nope, even if you raise the money, we don't care.
What kind of fucking bullshit is that?
Right?
You know why? Because they weren't selling enough toys for girls. That's
Who gives a shit? I want Young Justice. I want a good storyline that
I fell in love with that show.
Yeah.
And they just...
That's what got me started into the DC. That's what made me start and say, I'm gonna go watch Justice League. I didn't watch any of that before then.
So no Justice League, no Batman Animated Adventures, no Static Shock, no Batman Beyond.
I did see Static Shock when I was younger. If it was on that Saturday morning.
Static Shock. Woo woo.
I'm glad that I heard the rumors of them rebooting Static Shock, so that's pretty good.
Can I get Icon on TV again?
He was on TV?
Yes, Young Justice.
Oh yeah. Well,
which one was Icon?
Oh, Rocket. Black Superman.
That's what.
Black Superman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Icon's basically Black Superman.
He's pretty much Black Superman.
I
Him and
remember
Superman fought in
Superboy.
space. I think if I remember correctly. Oh my God, I'm freezing because I'm camera. But I think him and Superman fought in space for a week, and Superman said he hit him harder than anybody else has ever hit him.
This was in Young Justice?
In the
in the comics.
Oh. I was like, I don't remember Black Superman in Young
No,
Justice.
in the comics, in
Tripping.
Young Justice, he swore up and down the Icon was Kryptonian.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
I remember
true.
that line, but I don't remember seeing any character to correspond with that. I just know
They
Superman
brought
was
this
tripping
little
about
icon up.
Superboy.
They brought icons. See what I did?
You are
Yeah.
not the father.
Oh.
I'm Mark.
Comrades.
These are my comrades.
Yes.
Whatever. See y'all next episode.
Yeah.
We should.